Hello, my name is Rautha. I'm a partner with Ask33. At Ask33, we support students through the university admission process, including things like interview preparation, document checking, and support for the student finance application. In England, this is also known as SFE, Student Finance England. Welcome to episode 1 of Student Finance for Undergraduates. Today, we're covering the basics: what student finance is, what you can get, and what you need to understand before you apply. Sit back and join me on this journey. Now, the big question: how do you pay for university? There are two main types of support which the government provides: tuition fee and maintenance loan. The tuition fee loan goes directly to your university, and the maintenance loan is paid into your bank account. This helps you with your living costs. And for both of these, you do not need to pay anything upfront. For the 2025-26 academic session, full-time students can now borrow up to £9,535. For accelerated degrees, you can receive up to £11,400. This money, again, goes straight to your university and is repaid only after you leave university and earn above the repayment threshold. I will be talking about the repayment threshold in subsequent slides. What is the maintenance loan? That is your living cost, what you need for your daily survival. It covers your rent, your food, your travel, your books. It is paid at the start of each term to your personal bank account. The exact amount depends on two major factors: where you live and your household income. What is household income? Household income usually means your parents' combined income. For most of you in this room, that would be the category we would be talking about. If one parent has a partner, that partner's income also counts. Generally, higher household income results in a lower maintenance loan, and lower income results in a higher loan amount. But at this point, I want to take a pause to let you know that when it comes to SFE, the amount you get in maintenance depends mainly on your personal circumstances. What your friend gets may not be what you get, because your circumstances are quite different from theirs. Now let's talk about what the numbers are if you do live with your parents. If you attend university living from your parents' home, the maximum maintenance loan for 2025 to 2026 is around $8,877 for a household with a $25,000 per annum income, and for a household with $65,000 plus in annual income, the amounts could be about $3,907 at a minimum. Now, if you move out of your parents' home and you attend university from any part of England outside of London, the maximum is around $10,544 for a household of $25,000 per year household income. Now, if you live and school in London, because living costs are higher, it can go up to around $13,762. But before you get excited about this amount, remember that the cost of living in London is higher. Therefore, this all balances out eventually. When do you repay this loan? There's usually not too much pressure on you because the government expects you to begin to pay this loan after certain conditions have been met. That includes: 1, finishing or leaving your course, and only after you earn over $25,000 per year. you get to repay 9% of the income you earn above the 25,000 per annum threshold. So if you earn below 25,000, you repay nothing. Repayments are taken automatically from your salary like tax. So if, for example, you earn 30,000, you get to pay perhaps 37 pounds per month. If you earn 26,000, you get to pay about £7 per month in repayment. What is eligibility? Who is eligible for these loans? Your eligibility depends on your university, your course, whether you have studied before, your age, your nationality, or residency status. All of these will be dealt with in subsequent episodes of this program. Now, let's talk about everyone who is under 25 years old. If you are under 25, your loan is assessed using your parents' income. This does not mean that your parents pay anything. They only provide income information online. It's a simple form they need to fill online with their tax information, income information, etc. So SFE can calculate what the maintenance loan that is due to you would be. If you have no contact with your parents, you may apply as an estranged student. Other special circumstances could be if you have been in care for up to 13 weeks or more before the age of 16. In this case, you may apply as a caregiver. And if parents refuse to provide income information, you may receive only the minimum maintenance loan. So it is advisable to discuss this with your parents before the time for application comes. Now, next we will talk about independent students, so you can see the difference between those who are dependent on their parents' annual income and those who are dependent on their own income. Now, who is an independent student? An independent student is one who is married, in a civil partnership, or has children. So if you fall under any of these categories, you're classed as independent. Your parents' income is totally ignored. You're assessed on your own income or your spouse's income. And you may be eligible for extra grants such as childcare grants and parents' learning allowance. These may be available to you and usually do not need to be repaid because they are grants. If you are over 25, you're automatically independent. Your loan is based on your income from the previous tax year. If you leave your job to start university, your loan may be based on your new lower income, which could increase the maintenance loan that you receive. There's extra financial help available for people with other circumstances, such as low income, disability, and as I mentioned before, children, or if you're studying certain courses such as nursing. Most of this additional support comes in the form of grants and may not need to be repaid. You will be advised by SFE of each category and the circumstances that you would need to repay under and how much you do need to repay. How do you apply for student loans? To apply, you go to www.gov.uk/studentfinance. You create an account, you enter your course details and provide income information. Now, you can actually apply before you receive your results and update details later if needed. This is because Student Finance would like you to start your applications as early as possible. What have we talked about today in summary? One, that tuition fees are covered by the government in form of a loan, that living support is available in form of a maintenance loan, that repayment depends on your income, that special support exists if needed. In the next episode, I will cover things like nationality and residency rules. At the end of this presentation, there is an anonymous Google form, which I will put in the description. I'll drop a link in the description where you can submit your questions. Responses will be shared through your school careers representative or the email that you have provided. I do hope that this has provided you as much support as you need for the issues that have been discussed. Please feel free to reach out to me anytime at all through my details provided in my bio. Thank you for listening, and I wish you good luck with your application.